Hey guys, it's Mr. M, and today I'm going to be installing the right side LED taillight unit on my Mercedes C300. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is access the circuit breaker. It's right here on the right side of the car, in this little section right here. So just twist and pull out. And then what we see right here is the gray backing plate of the taillight, and then the little plug that needs to come out. So what you do is take your hands, squeeze both sides, and just wiggle it right out. That simple. Next thing you want to do is take out the gray backing plate. Now you can actually skip these steps if you have a backing plate on your light already, but since I don't, I'm going to take this one out and put on my LED lights. So it has two little clamps right here, one at the bottom. Where is it at? Right here. Just push that up like that, and then one more at the top, somewhere up there. Yep, right there. So you push those two, it's either up or down, squeeze them, and it should come out easily. Let me try to get it real quick. Yeah, push them down. There we go. And it comes right out, just like that. So with the LED unit, I actually don't need this bulb right here, which is the signal light bulb. So we can go ahead and unscrew this one. Pretty much, I think you have to push down and turn. Yeah, push down, turn to the left, and it pops right out just like that. So down, left, and then out. It comes out. So put this in a safe location. All right. So the next thing we want to do is connect our LED unit to this right here. So the OEM taillight will not have these wires that I'm about to connect right now. These red and blue wires. These are gonna sit right onto these prongs right here. I'm gonna try to pop the camera up real quick. There we go. So it's two prongs on here that we need to connect. So here's the first one. This one right here. It's a little small prong. That's where the blue wire goes to. And then the bigger one is on this side, right here at the back, that the big red one goes onto. So all we're gonna do here is just take our wires, connect the small prong to the other small prong. Pretty simple. We see if they go any certain direction. No, it shouldn't matter. All right, there goes one connection with the blue wire. Then we take our red wire, do the same thing. This one's kind of sticking out. Let me put this back in real quick. There we go. And the same thing, just make that little connection right here on the side. Slides right in. So yep, it should be on there pretty solid, hopefully. Slide the rubber piece over top of that, and there you go. It's all connected. Now, next thing we want to do is just line it up. So the little small bulb right here goes into this left corner, and then everything else should fit in right after that. And almost there. I'm not sure how easy this will come out, but at least it's in now. And we have life. Look at that. Yep, so as you see, it lit up perfectly fine. I'm gonna go ahead and do the right signal light, see how that looks on there. Yep, right signal light is working perfectly fine. I'm gonna try the reverse lights and brake lights. The panic lights. All right, so the first step to installing the light is lifting up this bottom floor panel right here. Step 2 is removing the trim piece right here. These just pop right up. Once you got up, just take it straight up, set it to the side. Next thing you want to do is take a flathead, just like this, and remove this trim piece right here at the top. All you do is pop this top piece out right here. Comes out just like that, and then this next piece slides right out. Just like that. Put these to the side. All right, so there is a special tool to remove this piece right here, but I don't have it, so I'm going to try to apply even force so I can just kind of rip it out. So I'm gonna grab it from both sides right here. And yep, did that work? It's off. Yep, that worked perfectly. It just shot the trim piece a little bit further back in the trunk, but this will pop right back into the hole when you're ready to put it back. All right, so now that all the trim pieces are off, the little trim piece, the 2 trim holder pieces are out, you can now locate all the bolts you need to remove. And if you haven't already, make sure you remove the 8-pin connector plug from the back of your taillight. Just grab these 2 sides right here and pull out. It's that simple. From the backing plate that I showed you earlier in the video. So now you can locate all 4 of the bolts you need to take out. There's one right there in the bottom corner. Boom. The next one is up here at the top. Right here. Your others will be located in here. So there goes one right there in the bottom left corner, and then there goes one at the top right there. So those are your 4 bolts that you need to remove. I'm gonna go ahead and do that right now. $8mm socket wrench. All right, the first bolt I'm taking off is the one to the bottom right. So just pull your little trim back right here. Take your socket wrench, go in there, and begin loosening it up. The next one is up here at the top. Let's go ahead and do the same thing. All right, the next bolt to unscrew is located right there at the bottom left. So come on the inside and be right there. And the final bolt we need to find is right here in this top left corner. Let me give you some more perspective. So you come right here, go right inside this little hole, and then right here at the top left corner, right there. All right, so now that you have all the bolts out, the taillight will just slide right out of its original placing. Give it a little wiggle. There we go. Tad bit dusty, but this is the original OEM taillight. So if you're new with LED taillight, all you want to do is line it up with the little slot right here. So it's the right side, it'll go in just like this. There we go, and it tucks right into place. Now that it's in, we're just gonna repeat all the steps in reverse order. All right, so first thing we're gonna do is secure the middle section of the taillight first. So I'm gonna take this bolt right here, and I'm just gonna hand screw this bolt onto this first piece right here. There we go. All right, the next one goes right over here in this top right corner. Just hand screw it back on. sure you guys see that. This one right here. Take the nuts and then hand screw them right back on. Next one, bottom right corner, right here. And then the last one is the one in the far rear left corner. All right, so now that the nuts are all in place, you're gonna go in the same pattern, the exact same pattern, and just tighten them up with the socket wrench right here. Yep, that's not going anywhere. All right, next thing you wanna do is get all of your trim pieces, your trim holder pieces back into position. All right, the first one is this little piece right here. I kind of just pushed the part I took out with the flathead, pushed it back in a little bit, and this will slide right into here. Make sure you line it up properly. There we go. Yep, so it tucks right back into place. Next thing you want to do is tuck the rest of the liner into the waterproofing part right here. Just like that. And then take our other trim holder piece and pop it right back into this section right here. Just like that, clips right back into place. All right, next thing you want to do is with the floor liner up, take your little trim piece right here, slide it back into place, and it's actually 2 grooves here at the bottom, right here and right here, that this section right here is just gonna slide right into. So if you line it up straight just like this, get the bottom part aligned on both sides, just like that. And all you have to do from there is just push down. Make sure everything's aligned down there. Yep. Then from here, just push down. It should be 4 pops total. But what I'm gonna do right now is actually replace this whole 8-pin adapter piece, the plastic piece, and this wire, this exposed wire right here at the back, to prevent any future damage to the light unit. So I'm gonna link a video to that also, and then once I finish that, I'll be back here in a second to put it back in. All right, and we are back. So this is the piece that I removed from this right side tail light. As you can see close up, this whole side just burnt off. This whole piece is probably wasn't even working right at that point. And I left 2 of them in there because this one actually got stuck in there because it probably was melted too. So this is what what's supposed to look like. Clean, no burnt parts. Everything is fully functioning. It'll just slide right into the taillight unit. So let's go ahead and do that. So this is the last and final step. All you're gonna do is line your 8-pin adapter up with the new plug, and it should slide right on in. Let's see, is it in? Yep, I think that's in. Let me take a look real quick. Yep, I think that's all the way in. Alright. And I'm gonna go ahead and start the car. Alright, now the moment of truth. I'm gonna go ahead. Alright, so now that everything is completely installed, I'm gonna go ahead and start the car up and just make sure everything turns back on, since I actually spliced a couple of wires. This will be my first time seeing it too. turns right on. I'm not sure why the top right one is out. This side is completely lit up. I think it may be because of the backing plate, which is most likely the problem. It was burnt on that right side, so I may try to pick one up from somewhere else. That's the right signal. Alright, so my theory is right now that it's just the bulb that's out and nothing wrong with the wiring. So I'm gonna go ahead, back to the Benz dealership, get a new light bulb, plug it in, and I'll update you later to see if that fixes the problem. But other than that, this is a fully functioning LED tail light. See both sides match up now. Brake lights, reverse lights, everything else like that works completely fine. So we should be all good. Alright, so that was the Mercedes C300 LED tail light installation. If you want to check out the left side installation, click the link in the description below, or check out my channel. And you can see what I went through to get the left side installed. It was a little bit more challenging. Had a lot more things wrong with it. A lot of things have burnt up, but it's a good video to check out if you want to figure out how to fix those issues. And then if you want to see the wire splicing video, go ahead. It's also in the link description below. Like I said, check out my channel. And if you have any questions about the LED tail light, just go ahead, leave them in the comments below. I'll try to answer them. And then I'll probably go to the Mercedes-Benz dealership before I upload this video, so you should possibly see this light working, the right side marker working in the next clip. And this is how it looks with both lights on, completely. So other than that, thanks for watching.